I have set out 8 pledges for policing in my manifesto, and the fourth of these pledges is a promise to continue working with criminal justice partners to develop a whole system approach with a focus on a range of interventions to prevent offending and reduce reoffending. On both a national and a local basis, silo working is still endemic within the criminal justice system, which leads to inefficiency, disjointed working, and a service which is not fit for purpose. Besides the financial implications, it is the impact on victims and witnesses which should be our concern, and there is evidence that for some, justice is seen to be delivered far too late. With reducing budgets and less resource, it is vital that all criminal justice agencies focus on early intervention, education and crime prevention. Unfortunately, the demand on policing is increasing rather than decreasing. Crime is changing, with large increases in cybercrime and reports of historical sexual abuse following the aftermath of the Jimmy Saville investigation. If the demand on the police is increasing, equally this will have an adverse effect on other criminal justice agencies whose workloads will also increase. If we're going to be serious about reducing this demand and the amount of crime that occurs within our communities, early interventions are required to prevent people, mainly young people, from entering the criminal justice system. Equally, we need to stop the revolving door of those coming out of prison returning. We currently have a prison population of nearly 86,000, which continues to grow and costs billions of pounds a year. A prisoner currently costs an average of about £34,000 a year, and for young people this escalates to £209,000 in a secure children's home, £187,000 in a secure training centre, and £60,000 in an under-18 young offender institution. 46% of prisoners reoffend within 12 months, increasing to 58% for those serving less than 12 months. And over 2/3, that's 67% of under 18-year-olds, are reconvicted within a year of release. This is clearly unsustainable, and added to the fact that many of our prisoners have mental health issues, there needs to be a joined-up approach by criminal justice agencies, local authorities, the health service and third sector organisations. To this end, as Vice Chair of the West Mercia Criminal Justice Board and Chair of the Crime Reduction Board, I have been instrumental in encouraging a new approach through integrated offender management to tackle the problems of offending and reoffending. This involves building strong working relationships with partners, sharing of information and resources, co-location, and building commissioning frameworks to ensure an approach that delivers value for money and outcomes that benefit all. This approach is in its early stages of development, and continuity will be important to ensure that these projects are delivered as planned for the benefit of all communities, and in particular victims of crime. I will provide the continuity that is required to ensure that the outcomes of preventing offending and reducing reoffending are achieved.